Chad Bettis, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit, but I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He will lead this one off today. Hit in the air out to left field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's looking for 3 right out of the gates today. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
So stepping in, Corey Seager. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. These Rockies, Harold, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. 1 game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10, and 10 games leads to 15. And before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Well, as you know, Matt, most people in the game call him Patty. In the past, I've seen a couple pitchers wonder where they miss, but he usually rewards them for making good pitches.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gonzalez giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
A great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's Adrian now. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs. Into the windup and the pitch. Slow bouncer to the right side. That rolls foul for strike 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gutierrez waits on it. 1 away. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Outside, that's
tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
So digging in now, Nolan Arenado. And And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And they start him out away with a called strike.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit means Carlos Gonzalez gets a chance to bat.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Called strike 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado. It remains 1-0. In now, Justin Turner. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Into the windup and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Jock Peterson. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So he's into third there with their second 3-base hit of the game. And that would seem to be a good time to show you the team leaders in triples this year. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Career numbers against Bettis. He's gone 4 for 9. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Matt, this is that situation as a hitter. I want to see the guy expand his zone. You got a runner on third base. You got a 2-0 count. You know they're going to nibble, but if you can put the ball in play, you got a good chance of picking up that run. That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And that's through into left, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
When you got that runner on third base, you want to get greedy right there. He just pumps one the opposite way to pick up that runner at third base.
Logan Forsythe.
So coming to the plate, Logan Forsythe. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Grounder down the line at third. Played on the backhand. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle by the runner going to second base. You just picked up your teammate a base hit. They couldn't get the throw to second base in time. Therefore, he gets a hit.
Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
Well, Matt, I expect him to square around at least one more time. Most pitchers here in this situation, they will bunt with 2 strikes if they need to.
And he pops up the bunt attempt, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, right fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Andrew Toles. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Desmond fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. On now to the bottom. So striding in, Ian Desmond. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Ian Desmond.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. And down at first base, Adrian Gonzalez. You know, the one thing I like that he does probably better than any first baseman in baseball is crash on the hitter in a bunt situation. He is convicted. He gets all the way in and dares you to swing. Very aggressive.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jordan Patterson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Bouncer down the line. Turner is there. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail it here 2-0.
Leading off for the Dodgers, shortstop Corey Seager.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The pitch. Popped into the air, back behind second. LeMahieu settles under it near second. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Franklin Gutierrez. He hit a sac fly earlier. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting number 24.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1, 2, 3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
1-1. Down and away, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball. At the plate, Alexi Amarista. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Alexi Amarista
takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Chad Bettis is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ryu steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. And now a pitch on the way. In there, 1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that. Ready for another chance. Justin Turner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 0-1. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and that's knocked down. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jock Peterson. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
That's outside.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Into the fountain and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
No problem here. 1 away.
The batter, number 28, third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Again, a 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. This one's flared out toward left. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 5.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's in there for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Gutierrez will make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still down 3-0. Striding in once again, Hyunjin Ryu. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Hyunjin Ryu.
Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Push to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew Toles, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Here it comes on 0-2. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The batter, number 5. Shortstop, Corey.
Digging in once again, Corey Seager. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Hit in the air out toward left. Patterson shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They lead it. Now in the box, Ian Desmond. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk. That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Another full count pitch home. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Into the box now, Jordan Patterson.
Jordan Patterson.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gutierrez moving to his left. 1 out.
The catcher, number 13.
And here now is Dustin Garneau. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Alexi Amarista stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Ryu steps into his windup. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the Rocks draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now a 3-1 ball game. Jordan Lyles Takes over to
Now
start the
pitching for
6th
the
inning on the
Rockies,
mound.
Number 24.
Here's Adrian now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado
Leading off for the
bullpen.
Dodgers, first baseman number 23.
Ball hit high
Adrian
and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. Ready with the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Adrian Gonzalez goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. No hits to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side hit hard. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Second baseman.
Digging in once again, Logan Forsythe. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And that's in there. Base hit. Turner rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling. But, man, he really lifted his team up with that.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. To run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. David Dahl is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Holmes racing back to the track. Gone to lead off the inning.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Hit down the line at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The throw into second. And he'll get in there safely.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
DJ LeMahieu stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Well, you see there on the graphic, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. Oh, and he misses it.
Oh, he couldn't have thrown that any better. Fastball inside, jams him, and he gets a nice bloop single to reward him. Wow.
Nolan Arenado.
Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gonzalez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Grounded up the first baseline. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gutierrez giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
First baseman, Ian Gausman.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. Yimi Garcia trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th.
54, Carlos Estevez.
Andrew Toles is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
The 1-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner that gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses. The throw. The tag put down by Amarista. He is out at second base. And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. At third, Arenado. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Franklin Gutierrez. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. Dodgers go down quietly as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jordan Patterson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Dustin Garneau is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score.
Nope, that's a ball.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alexi Amarista, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Trevor Story will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 27, Trevor.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He comes into this one at 248. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. They trail it here 4-2. Jake McGee comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Adrian Gonzalez goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Mike Dunn is forced onto the mound now following the injury. He'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result. First offering on its way. Soft liner toward first, and this will get taken in at first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting,
Here's Jock Peterson now. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. First pitch on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1-2-3. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And to start out,
leading off for the Rockies, the center fielder, number 19,
Luis Avilan will come on and make his 4th appearance in this
now
campaign.
pitching for the Dodgers, Number 43, Luis Avila.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Now the 0-1. And there's ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Forsythe has it. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The batter, number 9.
Ready for another shot
baseman,
now. DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Shoots this one over to first. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 28.
Ready once again.
Nolan Arenado.
Pedro Baez enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Number 52.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gutierrez on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still down by Adam Ottavino enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Patterson looking up, out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Logan Forsythe.
In now, Logan Forsythe. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's in there for a base hit, and his 3rd hit of the game. And now this is bobbled in left.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Chase Utley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26, Chase Utley.
Down the first baseline. There is Desmond Amarista. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Next for the Dodgers, right fielder.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Kenley Jansen is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
74, Kenley Jansen.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. 4 for 14. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth. Striding in once again, Ian Desmond. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there for strike one, 0-1. Swing and a liner. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but a multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Gutierrez is after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 13.
Digging in, Dustin Garneau. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And he takes ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is going to be a foul ball. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Rockies find themselves down to their final strike now. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Desmond rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score is the runner from first.
Well, that's a big hit. They're running out of time, but they're clearly not going away without a fight. Now you're down 2. It gets interesting from here out.
Now at the plate, Alexi Amarista. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Hyunjin Ryu earns his 5th winner of the year. Kenley Jansen closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockies, 3 runs on 8 hits with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game RTD trains on the C line to Mineral and the E line to Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside Gate B on the corner of 22nd and Blake Street.